Good morning, YouTube. This video is because I'm feeling so good this morning, and I thought maybe I would welcome you into one of the things that make me feel really good when I wake up in the morning. Now, this is my bed, and no, I did not make up my bed. I don't sleep under the cover. I sleep under those little covers on the end of the bed. I sleep under this right here. So I just put that to the end. When I woke up this morning, I was looking at my floor. Now, these are carpet squares, and little by little, it's going to cover the whole floor. I took a big carpet off this floor. But one of the things that I strive to do that is a habit is I try to keep my floor as tidy as possible. When I say tidy as possible, I keep as much off the floor as possible. Over here in the corner, you'll see my chair for my flea market events that I do. But this morning when I woke up, I was sitting on my bed from right here, and I was looking at that savings bank on the corner, and I said, "Oh my goodness." And I realized that one of the things that brings me joy is my floor being clean. I'm not talking about mopped and swept and all that other stuff. I'm talking about having a whole bunch of everything all over the floor. Oh my goodness. I just noticed something. You noticed it too. My bag. Anyway, I'm not talking about stuff like this, but that's for the flea market there, and this is my laundry hamper, and these are my little laundry things. But look at my bathroom. In my bathroom, there's my floor. Because I fainted a couple days ago, I put this rug here, and it is a lifesaver, boys and girls. So if you have any falling issues, put you one of these rubber mats that have the little cushion in there. It feels really good not being able to tip on that floor going to the bathroom at night. In my passageway going to my living room, this is my floor, and I am so happy because although I wanted to vacuum this morning, I may still vacuum this morning. I want to put some baking soda on my floor. Can somebody come put that curtain rod up there for me, please? Somebody was supposed to do it and it's still not done. Anyway, I'm going to possibly put some baking soda down and vacuum the floor. There's a bag on the floor there that fell down. But here is my bathroom floor, and I do everything in my power to keep as much as I can off of the floor because it is one of the ways to make the room look tidier, even if the room is not as tidy, because you can see I have some products over my toilet. But the one room that I will never be able to master that situation in is my craft room. All of this here is what's listed online and is in bins and things like that. And then you see all my stuff that I have. All that box right there is full of greeting cards that's going to an event. And here are scraps because, of course, I stand right here and do some of my crafting. That's my deep freezer. That's not a table. Ah, yes, I make it happen, boys and girls. I seem to be using every surface I can to craft on. Now here is my kitchen floor. Over here is my laundry detergent and my basket for my dirty rags that I put before I wash it. But I do the best I can to keep things off the floor. And one of the reasons that got me to thinking this morning about this was watching my daughter clean her apartment last night. And I was so proud of her. I didn't say anything because not everything needs a comment, but I was so proud of her because I noticed that her floors, everything was off the floors, and the floors was a little bit um, tidy and everything. She said, "Mommy, I have to fix my bed. I have to clean up my bed." And to me, her bed looked okay. She just needed to spread it up, or, that type of thing. But it looked okay. But when I was watching the video, all I saw was a little Shay. Little do she know, she is following my footsteps by doing the things that she see me doing. And that makes me proud because although my daughter is 31 years old, you are never too old to learn. Now this here I have to mention. I mentioned it a couple days ago, but I have to mention it again because it's going bye-bye in a couple of days. This right here is a box, and I love it because I put my little vase there, although it's leaning on the table right now. But those are the little things I do to add a little bit of charm to my home, making use of resources that I have that can be somewhere else. If you have noticed my throw on the back of my couch, it was a birthday gift from a YouTuber, and when I lay on this here, I take that off and I lay on it right here. But not only that, my daughter, I have asked her quite often not to use it, and she uses it. But I'm going to tell you something else. This one right here was a gift from Coral. Girl, why did I come in here the other night and see somebody laid up? Not the other, the other afternoon. Why did I come in here and see somebody laid up under my butterflies? I was like, uh-oh, somebody's in the bad corner. But this is one of the easiest ways to tidy up if you don't have, like, say, a routine that you can keep up with, you're overwhelmed, or any of those things. Work your hardest to make it a habit to keep your floor clean as much as possible. And things will get a little easier for you because, like me, my table is congested. I did so much of this, so much of that. But you know what? This right here, I don't let this stuff bother me because this is my grind. This is my mood support, so it's going to be like that. Then I have a little bin with my little bracelets that I done did and stuff like that. So these are the things that make me happy. Those are the things I'm going to do now. If I was to show you what I do need to clean up, you'd be like, girl, I can't believe you did that, but I did it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video this afternoon, this morning, or this evening, and I shall see you soon. I'm just looking around at my wall. I need to do some changes on this wall. My daughter painted this when she was a small little girl, and I believe this is a view of what she saw in Jamaica. I made this quite so many moons ago. I think I'm going to make another one. Change it up. My mother painted that right there, and I had to snatch it up. I did this right here because we had a little kitty that looked just like that. My daughter painted that when she was a little girl. I don't know where she saw that, but she painted it. Anyway, I'm going to release you now, and I'm going to go back to my mom cave. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.